everyone, welcome to another amazing video. In this video we're going to discuss about ads once again, and before discussing about the digital ads, it's very important that first we need to know about the history of advertisement. I know that it may sound a little boring to you, but to be honest, trust me, it's very interesting and it's almost related to the innovation that happened in the history, and you're going to love it, and it's very important for the basic foundation. So without any further delay, let's get started. So the question is, what is advertising? So basically it's nothing just other than conveying a message to your audience or your consumers or any other person. That can be even like the people living in your country if you're running a government. So advertising is basically promoting or the strategies or the messages that you actually use to promote your businesses, your services, your policies, or anything else that you need to deliver out there. So if you go back and see, like governments used to do their promotions of the like laws of the policies or any tax collection things. So yeah, they used to advertise those things as well. And if we go back into the deep-rooted history, that we will come to know that before everything else, there used to be one single form of advertising, and that was word of mouth. Yeah, I know it's still out there and it's going to be the very strong thing because it have the most trust factor out there. So when people used to do the word of mouth advertising, it was a very basic thing that have a certain pattern of the growth. With the passage of the time and the innovations going to come in, we saw a revolution in this industry. And to mark those, there is a slight, you can say, information about the first ad that was published out there, and it was in the form of a pen and a paper. Yeah, I'm talking about 13th and the 14th century, in which first of all, a person from a church who was a religious scholar in Christianity did an ad for its book, and he just wrote down that if someone needs a book related to Christianity or some other topics, he can buy that from me. He wrote his address and he just placed that ad on the door of the church. So that was the first ad ever happened in the history of advertising. And after on that time, people used to do the same thing for their different kind of products and the services, and we came to the era of newspapers. Okay, so coming down to the 17th century, that's the time when newspapers in London weekly they started advertising like different companies, brand, and it included like a vast variety of the industrial product. And because you all know that by that time the industrial revolution in the UK has been started, or we can say the Europe, or maybe whatever that is, the Great Britain. Okay, so moving on. So that's how the newspaper started doing the advertising for different kind of products, and that the mainstream advertising industry became in the existence. Now that was the time when the marketing and the advertising agency came into existence, and by the invention of the radio, they start putting out the voice advertising message across the borders as well. And at the same time, it also encouraged like different innovative things that they used to do on the radio. So they used to do like musical ads, they used to do like some influencers ads, the modern form which we see nowadays on the social media at the same time. And at the same time, when the innovation of the TV happened, so they start making the television commercial, which is a big industry right now. And if you have any other information regarding to television commercials, you can check it out on our YouTube channel, and which we have proper tutorial for how to make television commercials, how to use different kind of equipment, and how you can craft a beautiful ad for your brand and for your companies. Okay, moving down again to the history of the advertising industry. So that's later on after television commercial. We all know that the software came in, so there were like different kind of equipment, and we saw a revolution in the creative industry as well. And then they become a very important part in the advertising industry when like different agencies used to brainstorm creative ideas and they used to launch big creative campaigns. If we like mainly look at the like different sources of advertising, that used to be billboards, that used to be newspaper, pamphlet, posters, television commercials, radio commercials, and after that we saw the revolution of internet. Yes, and that's how the digital advertising came into the existence. And nowadays the digital advertising is like one of the greatest way to increase your business on a very minimum scale. So if we look at the big budget for the advertising, only large industry used to take the benefit, and that's how they need to secure the big share of the market. if we go back and see all the MNCs, they used to have like big time on the television commercials. They even used to promote like soaps, if you know the typical dramas that are going on in Pakistan right now. So we call them soaps. And in USA, you know, there used to be TV series and there used to be sitcoms, and all these big companies used to advertise their product during these times. But now with the digital advertising, now you have a leverage. If you have a small business as well, if you're just starting out, then you can use internet and you can use social media to advertise your product in a very optimistic way. And not only that, like you are also getting the feedback at the same time, and analytics. And if you need any information regarding analytics and the feedback, you can also check out our courses regarding that, and like all the videos that we went into the details of how you can like craft the ad based on the ads, and especially the score stopper that came into the industry right now. So like the first 5 seconds is very important. And if we see the statistics and the like history of advertising, we came to know that one important point, that people have a very short attention span nowadays. Like they're just scrolling down the content, and you need a very good piece of content to actually engage them. So you know, it's going to be a very good secret, yeah, I'm telling you. And that is drum roll, emotions. Trust me, like if you see the studies and everything, emotions are the one thing that actually make a person to decide that he need to purchase the thing or not. And it's true, like if we see all the successful campaigns, they can be like either on the comedy and the humor side, or they can be on the emotional side, but at the end of the day, they actually touch the person emotionally to make that decision. And as human, we are like just down to emotions. Yeah, we are. Yeah. So this is a little brief of the history of advertising, and going down the road, I will share some more information regarding that. And by so far lecture, we're almost like in the new era, and from there on, we will go and discuss the present of advertising and the future of advertising, on which the video is there. Yeah, somewhere there, maybe not, maybe there. Oh, I think on the both sides. And you can also reach out to us if you have any question, if you need any help regarding like ads, regarding like filmmaking, regarding like which platforms to use nowadays, regarding any other topic, like anything, like your personal life as well. So you can just let us know. Thank you so much for your attention and for watching this video. Please subscribe there and hit a like button if you like that. Thank you so much. Bye.